Welcome to Let's Talk Channel 411. Let's focus on the ongoing attack on young African American males. This young African American male, who is 24 years old, Monterio Gibson, was shot at by two white men in Brookhaven, Mississippi, while he was doing his job as a FedEx package delivery person. He was in full FedEx uniform, driving a Hertz van. The two white men, father-son team, one in a truck, the other on foot. At least 5 bullets were dispersed from the weapon and entered into the van that Monterio Gibson was in. This is an act of murder attempted. This is an act of hate. This is an act of domestic terrorism. This must be quelled. This young African American man was simply doing his job, delivering packages for FedEx. The issue that makes this scenario even worse is that after his day's work, he was reassigned back to Brookhaven, the very area where the terrorist act took place, the very area where his life was endangered, the very area that the hate crimes took place. He was placed not only in a hostile environment, he was also placed in an endangered situation, a situation that was dangerous to his well-being. This is very negligent on the part of FedEx to reschedule this African American male to an assignment that was highly dangerous, full of hate, based on the fact that 5 bullets was discharged from a weapon directed at him by a white man. And it was not just a white man, there was a team, a father and son team who were in the process of trying to fatally attack him. This is very insensitive, very unprofessional, very negligent on the part of FedEx. This young man must have been traumatized. He received no days off. He received no assignment to treatment based on the attack that he encountered, that he lived through, psychologically damaging, physiologically impacting, how very damaging, how very insensitive, how very unprofessional a FedEx representative to not take into account the danger that this young man was in and that he encountered. The negligence on behalf of FedEx must be addressed. Placing such little value on an employee who was literally terrorized, who was literally, whose life was placed in danger, who was literally hated upon because of his group being black, being African American, being melanated. How little value was placed on his life by the FedEx representative and FedEx itself. This must be addressed. The horrific domestic terroristic act that he experienced, the horrific hate crime, the horrific attempt on his life must be addressed with the same vigor that came towards him to chase this young man out of the city, to harass him, terrorize him, place him in such a traumatic situation is simply unforgivable. This is Let's Talk Channel with the 411.